2014, 2015, and 2016. They made it to the Grade 8 one time back in 2014. And we are off. It's great to be young and to be an Emory Eagle. And it's Whitrapp with the basketball right off the top. And around they go. Emory in the home white. The judges in the visitors blue. Just underway. Avant makes a move to the hoop. Comes back outside to Beatty. Beatty drives in as the shot clock runs down. Puts it up. A running one-hander. No good. Avant battling for it. Comes away with it. His teammate tips it up once. No good. And a foul is called inside underneath. And I think that one's on Workman. They're going to call that one on Lawrence Sabir, so that's his first, team's first. And it's Donald Avant on the line. He's a 78% free throw shooter. Misfires on the first. Donald, 6'7", 215-pound senior out of the Woodlands, Texas. He and his twin brother have done a fantastic job. And the first points of the game go to the Emory Eagles. Across they come. Sabir's the point guard. He's going to handle it most of the time out there as they try to work the ball around. The judges like to shoot the three-pointer. Workman back outside to Jones. Jones around to Sabir. Emory playing the good aggressive defense. Kind of a zone box. Workman from three. He bags it. Latai Workman, the senior, hits a three-pointer and quickly puts the judges out in the lead at 3-1. G-Jacks. Four seniors out there. And Jabari El-Beatty. Whitrapp drives to the hoop, puts it up, puts it in, ties this ball game up at 3-3. Whitrapp has had just an outstanding career here as an Emory Eagle. Sabir with it. Checked by Whitrapp. Sabir finds a hole, goes to the hoop, lays it up, lays it in very quick off the dribble. Scouting report on him is he can create his own shots, and that's exactly what he did. Avant, nice dish to Avant. Avant to Avant, brother to brother. I know there's a set of parents out there that's pretty happy with that play as Emory ties this ball game up at 5-5. Sabir with it. Inside, down low to Workman. He's one of their leading scorers. Stolen away by Avant. Gives it up to Whitrapp. Whitrapp trying to add to that all-time assist record. Donald gives it back up. Top of the key and around we go. Jabari El-Beatty had an outstanding junior season. A little too hard off the glass. Long rebound comes right back to him. He saves it before going over the over and over line. And Emory's got a new shot clock. G-Jacks with it. Drives to the hoop, lays it up, lays it in. Adam G-Jacks puts Emory in the lead 7-5. Adam G-Jacks, one of 15 players who have scored over 1,000 points in an Emory uniform. He's a good one. Workman now with it, top of the key, goes over to Jones. Jones trying to work it back inside. And they turn it over. They do that an average of 13.8 times a game. I know that just drives Brian Meehan crazy. Emory with the lead, 7-5, 16:48 to go here in the first half. Beatty inbounds it to Whitrapp, and away we go. Avant from long range, three-pointer, no good. Brother down with the rebound. Great offensive board there. He got in good position. Went up strong, got it, tipped it back up. And we've got a whistle away from the ball. And Whitrapp took kind of a shot to the head. I think he's going to be okay. Maybe right to his nose. Emory's going to pick up full court pressure now. Workman gets it in. Sabir's got it. He's quick off the dribble. He's checked by Beatty. Emory 19-4 on the season, 10-2 overall in conference play. Sawyer with it, drives the baseline. And they're going to call a foul on Chris Avant. So Sabir's going to trigger it from underneath his own hoop. Checked by Don Avant. Way outside they go to Sawyer. And they'll restart things with Sherman with the basketball. 7-5 your score. Lobs it inside. And it's good. Chandler Jones averaging 9 points and 5 rebounds per game. Put that one up and in. He's a 64% free throw shooter. He ties it. That's going to give Brandeis a chance to take the lead. Chandler Jones makes it. And the judges retake the lead at 8-7. Emory quickly down court. Emory coming off a nice win Friday night against NYU. And that's Chris Avant just bullying his way in, that big frame, 6'8", 210 pounds. He says, get out of my way, I'm going to the hoop, and he does. 9-8, long ranger, and it is good by Colin Sawyer. That gives the judges a 2-point lead. When Brandeis has played well, they've hit from the three-point arc, and they've got 3 or 4 guys that can do that. Okay, that was that foul called on Chris Avant. That's his second, and so Bo Bomarito's coming into the lineup, and Chris is going to take a bit of a breather. Emory again picking up full court pressure. Sabir's got it, loses it, puts it back up, and he's going to bring it down, checked by Beatty. Emory ranked 7th in the country in Division III this week. They've moved up steadily all season long from unranked to number 7. Just one more week next week. Long range now by Sawyer. In and out, no good. Cleared out of there by G-Jax. He didn't even have to jump, just came right to him. Whitrap with it. As Emory runs the offense. G-Jax from 15. In and out, no good. Nice rebound by Avant, who puts it back up. Little reverse dipsy-do. And Don Avant playing very well right off the top here. Ties the ball game back up at 11-11. Sherman with it now to Jones. Jones to Sawyer from 3. Boy, they're going to shoot the 3 today. Just like I said, they hit that one. Emory coming off a big 3-point shooting game. They hit 16 against NYU on Friday in that win over the Violets. Long ranger here now by Whitrap. He hits a 3 back-to-back. Emory with 541 consecutive games now with a 3-pointer. And Emory ties the game up at 14-14. Great Sunday here in Atlanta, Georgia. Where would you rather be than in a UAA game like this one? Stolen away by Bo Bomarito. Takes it to the hoop, puts it up, and just won't go. But he's called for the charge, they say. So Bo Bomarito came off the bench, made a terrific steal, drove to the hoop. But they're going to call him for the charge. There's some confusion on the sidelines down there. With Jason Zimmerman not really agreeing with that call. And when all the yelling and screaming is taken care of, orders restored, Emory's going to pick up full court pressure. But Coach Zimmerman trying to fire his guys up, I think. He says, hey, we're 19-4, they're 6-17. They shouldn't be this close. They've got a lot of speed. Throws up a wild shot. Sabir does. Rebound by Sani. No good. Rebound out of there. And Emory goes the other way. Into the lineup is Roman Williams, who just came in, the outstanding freshman for the Eagles. He's averaging 15 points and 3 rebounds per game. Roman Williams. right down the court, scores easily, and it makes it 16-14 at the first timeout. And there's been a technical foul called. So Nate Meehan has been inserted to shoot the free throws. And he makes it. So I'm not sure who it was on. Coach Zimmerman's trying to get some clarification there. Emory scored. And then the next thing we know, there's a technical call. So Jason Zimmerman gets the tee. Meehan gets the roll off the iron. They get a couple of free throws there, and it ties the game back up at 16-16. That's the first technical this year that I've seen on Coach Jason Zimmerman. So with 13:22 to go in the first half, it's all tied up 16-16. Whitrap checking Meehan. Meehan wasn't in the starting lineup today. He started most of the season. Jones. Now to Sabir, the point guard, comes back outside. Meehan with the long ranger, and he hits the three-pointer. And these judges have been on fire from outside the arc. Right back, Donald Avant. He's playing the game of his career so far. And what a nice day to do it on senior day. He's been a big part of this program. He's come off the bench and given him excellent minutes. Always a hard worker in practice. Sawyer with it, drives in, puts it up, no good. Kind of a late whistle. But the foul is going to be on Don Avant, his second. So both Avants have 2 fouls. And Don has 7 points. He's the leading scorer on the field, on the court right now. Well, there's a free throw by Sawyer. He's a 90% free throw shooter. He hits 40% from the field, 40% from the three-point arc, and 90% from the free throw line. So he bags the first one. And the 90% free throw shooting jinx comes through, and he misses the second. So it's 20-18. Been a very close game, all back and forth. Well, that ball was kicked, but it wasn't called. Sherman with it. Meehan now inside. Meehan puts it up and puts it in. And that's the biggest lead of the game, 4 points for the judges. Inside, no good. As Lawrence Rowley has come in. Sherman with the basketball. Gets a pick from Sonny. Into the corner it goes to Jones. In and out, no good. These guys have hit a lot of three-pointers. Whitrap, top of the key. Long ranger, and in it goes by Matt Davitt, the freshman, 6'7", 210-pound freshman out of University Heights, Ohio. And he's done a great job this year coming off the bench. Emory has a great collection of seniors. They got a great collection of freshmen. They're building this program to last for long term. Sawyer now cross court to Meehan. Meehan inside, thrown away almost. Roman Williams almost with a steal. Sawyer jumper, no good, air ball. Rebound by Bo Bomarito, and here come the Eagles flying out on the fast break. Whitrap takes it in, decides to bring it back out. Roman Williams from 3, no good. Long rebound, it goes to Jones. And then they give it back up to Sherman, who's going to bring it up. Sherman checked by Roman Williams. Meehan now drives in, blocked nicely by Rowley. And a whistle and a foul called as they race down the court. It was on number 5, Corey Sherman, and that's his first, team second. So it's 22-21. Emory down by a point. And a game that's been fun to watch, close all the way. Davitt, nice stop, turnaround jumper by the freshman. And that puts Emory into the lead at 23-22. Matt Davitt with 5 points now. Coming off the bench and providing a spark. Roman Williams, another freshman that's come in and done a good job. Jones with it. Gives it off to DeGuano, who's in there now. DeGuano can score. In it goes to Workman, out to Meehan. DeGuano in the baseline, three-pointer, and he hits. Eric DeGuano, he hits from 37% out there outside the arc, and he hit that one. Bo Bomarino takes it in, puts it up, no good. 25-23 the score. Judges on top. DeGuano with the basketball, inside to Workman. Workman makes his move and scores. Over Davitt, who tried to draw the charge. There was no whistle. 27-23. Again, a 4-point lead. Emory's biggest lead has been a one-pointer. Meehan with it now. Cross court stolen. A terrible pass. Ahead to Davitt. He might have been throwing it to Williams, I'm not sure, but Davitt got it, spins around the whirling dervish, and in it goes. Matt Davitt off the bench to score 7 big points for the Emory Eagles. And that's cut the lead to 27-25. Jabari El-Beatty now returning to the lineup. Nick Tupajanin comes in, number 12. Adam G-Jack's back in, along with Davitt and Williams, the two freshmen. Davitt hits, three-point play, cuts the lead to 1 at 26-27. Sabir back in the lineup, the starting point guard. He's checked by Roman Williams. Stolen away again. Back-to-back steals by Davitt. He takes it to the hoop, lays it up and in. No good. DeGuano with the rebound. He stays inbounds. Gets it up to Sabir. And Sabir calls timeout. He says, let's get something under control here as it's 27-26. Here's an instant replay of that play.
And with it now.
On our
Cross
super
court
slow
stolen,
motion
terrible
machine here
pass.
at Emory
Head
Broadcasting
to
Central.
or head to
Look at Davitt spinning. The whirling dervish falling down, puts it up, puts it in. He gets fouled as well, so he would go to the lineup, or to the free throw line and hit from three. But a terrific play by Matt Davitt, who's just a freshman. He came in and did an outstanding job. Now we also want to give a shout out today to the Emory University men's and women's swimming and diving teams. The UAA Conference Championship held here on the University of Emory at Emory University at the Woodruff P. Center pool. And they won their 20th consecutive, both the men's and the women's, 20 straight conference championships. It's the men's 20th overall. It's the women's 26th overall. So congratulations to the Emory men's and women's swimming and diving teams as once again they dominate the UAA Conference Championship swim meet, winning for the 20th time in a row for both the men and the women. This, of course, senior day. The 5 seniors. Russell Schmidt, the team manager, along with Adam G-Jacks, Whit Rapp, and then, of course, the twins, Donald Avant and Chris Avant. And they've all done a great job today so far. 27-26 your score. Brandeis on top by a point. And it's going to be Corey Sherman triggering it in. Checked by Beatty. Roman Williams playing some great defense. They wanted to get it into Sabir, but they couldn't do it. Now they almost throw it away again as Sherman has to stretch to get it. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Sherman drives it in, puts it up, rejected. And out fly the Emory Eagles. Great pass to Davitt. Davitt with a dish, no good. Beatty couldn't make it to go in. Davitt with the rebound. Gets it back, puts it up, no good. Gets it back again. Great rebounding by Matt Davitt. He comes back outside. Roman Williams from three, in and out, no good. Emory with a lot of terrific looks there. They had 5 or 6 chances to score, and the ball just would not go through the hoop. So it's 27-26, Brandeis on top. In a game that's been very close. Emory's largest lead has been 1. Brandeis' largest lead has been 4. Sawyer with it, almost stripped away. Meehan almost travels, decides to go in for the finger roll, and the shot clock went off. So a shot clock violation, good defense by the Emory Eagles, and another turnover. Roman Williams now quickly bringing it down court. He is so quick, he can create his own shots if he wants. Long side by Tuppigen, no good. Good rebound by Workman. He had his man blocked out. Here's Sabir taking it right to the hole. No good. Workman on the follow. Puts it up, no good. And Matt Davitt cleans the boards. And quickly, the pace of play is picked up. Davitt can shoot from outside. Beatty with it. Nick. Quickly over to Roman Williams. G-Jacks with it. Davitt from 3. Yes! The freshman off the bench with 11 points. He says, I'm going to help these seniors go out with the win. 11 points by Matt Davitt, the freshman, off the bench. Terrific effort. Sawyer with it now, top of the key, comes over to DeGuano. DeGuano trying to work it inside to Workman. Can't get in there. Davitt had him all covered up. Long range now. In and out, no good. And here comes Roman Williams, who can dribble faster than the other guys can run, and he takes it to the hoop. What an impressive fast break. It was 1-on-3, and the one was Roman Williams, and he just took it to the hoop. And now Emory with its biggest lead at 4 points at 31-27. Stolen away perhaps? No. Roman Williams, great effort defensively. Long range jump shot. It is good by Corey Sherman. And that cuts into the Emory lead, 31-30. The judges have shot outstanding from the three-point arc today. Long ranger. Davitt, a dagger. Another three-pointer by the freshman to make it 34-30. And Matt Davitt has come off the bench to score 14 huge points, including a pair of three-pointers. Workman with it. He takes about 9 steps in the lane. They finally call a foul. 5:20 to go in this first half. It's been a fun first half to watch. A lot of action, a lot of excitement. Emory has the lead at 34-30, their biggest lead. It's been close all the way. Latai Workman's at the line now. He's averaging 10.2 points and 8 rebounds per game. He's a 77% free throw shooter. He's one of the 2 seniors on the Brandeis team. Swishes that one through. Emory is 4 of 9, 44% from the three-point arc. And Brandeis is 6 of 9, 66.7% from the three-point arc. So that's what's been keeping Brandeis in this basketball game. Workman now shooting his second. He makes them both. And it's 34-32. Biggest lead for either team has been 4, so it's been close up and down. Whit Rapp now with it, the all-time assist king here at Emory University's men's basketball program. Davitt, let him shoot from anywhere. He's got the hot hand. Beatty, Bo Bomarito trying to work a backdoor move, didn't quite go for it. Rowley with it. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock, so they're going to have to get something going here. Davitt says, I'll get something going. And he hits it, but I think he might have pushed off first. Nope, they're going to call it on Chandler Jones. That's the team's 4th. Emory will get it out on the sideline. There's some moisture on the court, and they're going to get that all taken care of. Jabari El-Beatty. You don't want anybody slipping and getting hurt at this point. Emory's Eagles having another great season. 19-4 overall, 10-2 in conference play. Coming off a nice win over NYU on Friday night, 96-85. Roman Williams had 21 in that one. Jabari El-Beatty had 20. In and out, no good by Whit Rapp. Cleaned out of there by Jones to Sabir, the point guard. To Jones. Brandeis to Sawyer. They run the motion offense, trying to get somebody open. Sabir trying to create his own deal. And he was fouled as he drove on in there. Fouls on Lawrence Rowley. And that sends Lawrence Sabir to the line. He's averaging 10.4 points per game and 4 rebounds per game. He's a 75% free throw shooter. And that one went through for him. And he's going to have a chance to tie this ball game up. 34-33, 4:33 to go here in the first half. On senior day for the Emory men's basketball program. That one's good. Ties the game up at 34-34. Brandeis just 6-17 on the season, just 2-10 in conference play, but they're playing well today. They're hitting their three-pointers, and they're keeping this a very close basketball game. Beatty now with it. Beatty takes it to the hole, puts it up left-handed, just won't go. Rowley tries to keep it alive. Up to Jones now. Jones gives it up to Sherman. Sherman checked by Beatty. Meehan with it. Cross court it goes. Jones trying to work it inside to Sonny. 7 seconds to go. Stolen away by Whit Rapp, but they said he stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Nice hustle by the senior out of Noblesville, Indiana. It was really nice seeing all the parents here, brothers and sisters, well-wishers. There's a nice crowd here at the Woodruff P Center for Senior Day. The moms all got flowers. Everybody got hugs. I know it's a very emotional day for Coach Jason Zimmerman as he sees 4 of his players and his team manager getting ready to graduate and go somewhere else. Rebound there by Don Avant, who's had a nice game. Roman Williams all the way down, a little too hard off the wall. Sonny with the rebound. And ahead it comes. Sherman with it. Now they throw it away. Jones thought that Meehan was going to zig. Instead, Meehan zagged, and it's another turnover. And Emory's got the basketball back. 34-34. Whit Rapp with it. G-Jacks, Beatty, Don Avant, and Roman Williams, your 5 and white. Great rebound there by Don. Puts it up and gets the foul. Don Avant has 7 points on 3 of 3 shooting from the field and a free throw. So he's going to go back to the free throw line. He also has 5 big rebounds to lead the way. He and Matt Davitt both with 5 boards. Don hits that one for 8 points. Coach Jason Zimmerman said he's one of the hardest workers he's ever been around. He comes in and plays the minutes that he gets and plays them hard, but then every day in practice he gives 110%. And he gets everybody else ready for their roles on the team. And he's got a big one here. He's got 9 points. Emory has a 2-point lead. Sherman now dribbling around, checked by Beatty. Lobs it in, somehow gets it to Jones. Jones was stumbling, but they might say that one of the Eagles tripped him. They're going to call it on number 3, Whit Rapp. That's his first. That's the team's 10th. So shooting 2 is going to be Chandler Jones. He's a 6'5", 200-pound freshman out of Springfield, Massachusetts. He's averaging 9 points a game. He's averaging 5 rebounds a game, so he just as a freshman, he's going to have a nice career. He's shooting 64% from the free throw line, missed the first one. And the freshman puts this one up and hits it. So 36-35 is your score with 2:57 to go. Whitrap with the basketball. G-Jax Beatty, Don Avant, and Roman Williams in white. Roman Williams trying to create something. G-Jax quickly to Avant. Beatty drives into the free throw line, dishes it down low to Avant. Nice spin, turn around. Yes, he gets it. Gets the roll off the Ryan. Don Avant with just a tremendous game here on Senior Day. He got the start, and he's playing like it. He's got 11 big points. Jones now in the corner. 38-35. Emory by 3. Sabir trying to get things going. The shot clock running down, just 7 seconds to go. They're going to have to toss it up. Sabir from 3. Bingo. Boy, they've been good. 7 of 10, I think, from the three-point arc right now, and that ties the game up. Boy, you shoot 70% from out there, you're going to keep it close. Long range, Roman Williams off the rim, no good. Meehan with the rebound. He's the coach's son. And they give it to Sabir, minute 50 to go. This game all tied up, 38-38. Sabir takes it to the hole, puts up an acrobatic left-handed high banker off the window. In it goes. And they call the foul on Whitrap. No, check that. They call the foul on Avant, which is his 3rd. So he's going to go to the bench. And Davitt comes back in. Brandeis has retaken the lead. Their last lead was at 27-26. But Sabir with the free throw. It was an acrobatic drive to the hoop and a high banker off the glass. Misfires. Davitt tips it out. And they're going to give it to Brandeis. Brandeis up 40-38. From the side, Meehan will trigger it in. And another whistle. And another collision. Sabir landed on his bottom side and had to be helped up. And they call the foul on Jabari El-Beatty, his first. So Sabir goes back to the line. He's going to shoot 2 more. Not a lot of home cooking in this game here at the Woodruff PE Center today. Sabir hits that one. 41-38, 3-point lead for Brandeis. He'll try another one. He's a 75% free throw shooter. Misfires on that one, so the jinx works. Whitrap with it, looking ahead as he always does, trying to find the open guy, which he has found over 583 times. In it goes. Jabari El-Beatty hits that one, closes the gap to 41-40. Beatty now, that's his first hoop. Back outside it goes. Kicked out of bounds. It was Colin Sawyer trying to work it inside. So Brandeis will take it on the side. Sabir will trigger it in. Emory's defense has been very good. They've really pressured the judges. Long lob pass into Workman. Meehan from 3. Boy, 8 of 12 from the three-point arc here in the first half, 44-40. I mean, the judges have just been sizzling from outside. G-Jax turnaround jumper, no good. Williams battled for it, couldn't get it, and one of our guys is down there. Oh, no, it looks like an ankle. And it looked like that might be Whitrap. It is. Oh, you hate to see this anytime. He's holding his head. He's holding his ankle. He has meant so much to this program. Coach Jason Zimmerman's going to come down and take a look, but he's holding that ankle like he's twisted it. And, you know, those ankles are bulky things. You know, sometimes they go away and sometimes they linger for weeks and weeks and weeks. This is Emory's last regular season home game. They play at Rochester next week, and then the following Friday and Saturday. In all probability, they're going to make it to the NCAA tournament. Whitrapp's going to limp off, not badly limping off, but he's going to get limped off and get that looked at. Maybe they can retape it up. We'll just have to wait and see, but if he doesn't play again this half or this game, it's going to be a big loss to the Emory Eagles' cause. So it's 44-40. There's 55 seconds to go in the first half. Whitrapp has just hobbled off. Emory playing man-to-man defense. Roman Williams on Sabir. Giving it up to Jones. Jones drives. Corner it goes to Workman. Sabir very quick off the dribble. Puts it up, puts it in. And that's the biggest lead of the game, 46-40. 28 seconds to go. Now the good thing for the Emory Eagles is Roman Williams can play a 1 guard or a 2 guard. He can play the point guard. He's very quick off the dribble, as he showcased on that one drive where he went 1-on-3 and beat all the judges to the hoop on a fast break. 10 seconds to go in the half. Emory's playing for the last shot. 6 seconds. I'm thinking Roman Williams is going to shoot this. Long three-pointer, and he's fouled, and it goes in! Holy cow! Roman Williams kind of lost the handle. The shot clock is winding down. The time clock is winding down. He got control of the basketball, fires it up from about 32 feet, and he's fouled. So the 46-40 lead is cut in half at 46-43. And Roman's going to have a chance for a 4-point play with 1 second to go. So a lot of momentum shift just on that one play. Let's see if the freshman can cap the 4-point play. He does. And that's going to do it for the half. The long three-quarter court shot almost goes. But what a fantastic finish for the half. 46-44. And we're going to take another look, I think, as Roman Williams, time's running down here. He loses the handle. There's about 3 seconds to go. He shoots it up. In it goes, and he's fouled. The TriCaster Super Slow-Mo Instant Replay coming through for us. And right now, Emory trails at the half, 46-44. Let's quickly take a look at the leading scoring. We'll start with Brandeis. They're led in scoring by the 12 points from Lawrence Sabir. Nate Meehan has 10 points. Latai Workman has 7. Colin Sawyer also with 7 points. For your Emory Eagles, Matt Davitt off the bench. He has scored 14 points and has 5 big rebounds. Donald Avant, excellent first half. He got the start today on senior day. He has 11 points. Roman Williams, he's got 8 points. Whitrapp has 5. And, of course, he had that injury to his ankle as he went off there right at the end of the first half. Adam Gijax has 2. Jabari El-Beatty has 2. Chris Avant has 2, and that's your scoring for your Emory Eagles right now. So it's 46-44. We're going to take a break and a message from Emory, and we will be back with the second half on this senior day. Emory and Brandeis after this timeout.
What makes D3 special is the ability to participate in my team and within the broader community.
The perfect ending to a perfect season.
Being a D3 student athlete has completely expanded my life.
I learned how to lead. I really found a voice.
What time is it?
It's more about the experience rather than just a sport itself.
Without the experience of being a Division III student athlete, I wouldn't be the person who I am today.
NCAA Division III. Discover, develop, dedicate.
Our bone marrow transplant program began in 1979, transplanting just a few patients. We've grown tremendously over the past decades. Today we celebrate our 5,000th transplant patient, and we transplant more than 430 bone marrow or stem cell grafts every year.
We had a huge unmet need. We had most of our patients with acute leukemia and aplastic anemia were dying as a consequence of those diseases. These patients were starting to be rescued with bone marrow transplantation. What we had here at Emory was a strong leukemia program. And when I started on the faculty in '74, my mentor was Ralph Vogler. Initially, there were a lot of skeptics, particularly when the numbers looked so poor at the beginning. But there were converts, very early converts here. Dr. Vogler and myself felt this had a great future. And then these are the folks that process the marrow. There's the nursing staff, which is, in my opinion, probably the most important part of the whole operation. We go in and spend 10 minutes a day with these patients. They spend hours. And the nitty-gritty details that they take care of and the emotional support they provide for these people is just immeasurable.
When I first started, I worked weekends only and had just done one transplant a year. We did not have all the technology we have today.
And back then, we isolated the patient in one room. They were not allowed to leave the room.
It was a team effort. We had one nurse that worked weekends. She would put tacks on the bottom of her shoes and she would tap dance down the halls.
It gets better the bigger it is and the more people you have involved. And then the nice thing that happened to Emory was we were able to bring in some really good people from the outside that were well established in this field. And of course, Rain Sorrell was one of the major finds.
In 1991, we brought a
team that consisted of people who worked in the laboratory, people who were translational physicians. That is, they tried to take what we learned in the laboratory and put it into clinical practice to improve outcomes for marrow transplantation.
I was recruited to Emory in 1994 by Rain Sorrell, and I was really hired to help build the scientific platform that would support stem cell transplantation.
It was an exciting time. We really took off fairly rapidly over a year or two. We saw a great opportunity. We seized it and started a program which now, 25 years later, is one of the major programs in the United States.
The care of the patients have changed so much. We have so many more meds now for nausea.
Over the years, with modification and an understanding of the potential complications, we can manage people a lot better today than we did years ago.
Hey Neil, how are you?
March 19th, 1998 was my bone marrow transplant day, and the only reason why I'm here today is because there were a couple thousand before me. I feel a real sense of community in that. We've all kind of gone through something here.
There's about a third of us on the unit now that have been together for 15, 20 years plus. We do look out for each other, and we will celebrate birthdays. We will celebrate, we have people leaving. We will celebrate.
We'll celebrate anything.
Anything.
Our doctors have had years of experience in treating patients, and each of us have transplanted hundreds of patients. We've seen every possible condition occur in one or more patients. We've gained a familiarity with the problems of transplants and the ways to address those problems to restore patients back to health.
You know, I think we're giving people a second chance, and for most of the people on this floor that get a transplant, this is really the only option for them. And so I think that's what keeps us all going.
Oh, there's a lot of pride, though, that we're hitting 5,000 now, and we've grown so much. I mean, it's a long way from 1 or 2 a year.
I probably could retire if I wanted to, but I don't want to. We probably know too much about each other as it is, so we've grown up with each other. I consider this my family, my second family.
It's gratifying to feel that I've made a difference, not just for science, but for actual lives of patients.
Oh, this is a big thrill. I mean, this is death-defying treatments. If we can cure somebody, particularly somebody that has many years left of good quality life, that's one of the biggest thrills in my career.
If you like to do this, or that, or even that, and you want to get back at it, we've got your back. Or your shoulder, or your hip, or your knee. The sports medicine specialists at Emory Healthcare treat more world-class, professional, and college-level athletes than anyone else in the state. We'll treat you like a pro and get you back in play. If you like to do this, or that,
Welcome back to Emory University men's basketball here on Senior Day as the Emory Eagles take on the Judges of Brandeis. Right now, the Judges are ruling by a score of 46-44 here at the halftime break. I'm Mark Hartman, the voice of the Emory Eagles, and we got a couple of things we got to look at here. First of all, points scored in the paint. Emory leads that category 22 points to 12. Points off the bench. Emory leads that category 22 points to 13. Fast break points. Emory leads that category 8-0. But where the Judges have come through is in field goal shooting percentage. They hit 14 of 25 from the field for 56%. They hit 8 of 11 from the three-point arc for a blistering, scalding hot 72.7% from the three-point arc. They also hit 10 of 14 free throws. Emory only shot 6 free throws, hitting 5 of 6. Emory, a pretty good shooting day, really. They hit 17 of 37 for 46% from the field. They hit 5 of 12 from the three-point arc. That's 41.7. That's outstanding. They hit 5 of 6 free throws, 83.3%. That's excellent. But just the Judges have just been so red hot from outside, 8 of 11, and that has been the key to the Judges being on top of this game, 46-44 here at halftime. So as we get ready for the second half on this Senior Day, Emory is breaking the huddle. Jabari El-Beatty is out there. Chris Avent is out there. His brother Don Avent is out there. Whit Rapp is out there, sports fans. He injured his left ankle with 55 seconds to go in the first half. He is back out on the court, as is number 2, Adam Gijak. So 4 seniors out there, and Jabari El-Beatty, that's the original starting lineup. And Don Avent with a huge game. 6 rebounds, 11 points. in the starting nod here on Senior Day. So here we go. Second half underway. Jones with the basketball now. Sabir is out there. Sawyer throwing it over to 5, Corey Sherman and Workman. That's the 5 out there in blue for Brandeis. 44 points for Emory. 46 for the Judges. Workman, one of their leading scorers. Drives into the paint. There's a mad scramble. It's going to be Emory basketball as the ball hit the out-of-bounds line. Avant triggers it into Whitrapp. Quickly ahead. Wide open is Don Avant. He's got 13 points, sports fans. He's the second leading scorer overall. His teammate Davitt, who's just a freshman, he came off the bench and had an outstanding first half as well, scoring 14 points. Long ranger now, Sawyer, air ball. Long ranger, and it's in there by Corey Sherman. So again, they stay hot from the three-point arc. That's 9 of 12 from the three-point arc for Brandeis, and they have a 3-point lead. Turnaround jumper in and out, no good by G-Jacks. And here come the Judges. I used to say that on Laugh-In a long time ago. They threw it away, saved. Sabir saved it. Almost took a jumper. Sawyer now with it. Inside it goes. Jones with it. Back to Sherman. No good. Boy, big rebound by Don Avant. Workman clobbered him. Avant had the position. No foul was called, but it's going to be Emory basketball. 49-46. Emory trails by 3 here on Senior Day. Whitrapp back out there. Good to see him playing because he twisted that ankle, and you just never know. Don Avant with it. 13 points for him. Spinning, whirling dervish, left hand, no good. Tip up and in, no. Emory battling the boards. There's Chris Avant with it. Puts it up and puts it in. Number 45, averaging 11.7 points and 7.2 rebounds. He strongly puts it back up and in there. And Emory has closed the gap to 49-48. Chris Avant in a little bit of foul trouble. Both of them in a little bit of foul trouble. Stolen away. Don Avant, quick hands, quick feet, comes up with the steal. He spins, he puts it up and in! Don Avant, his parents in the stands, putting on a show. The two twin brothers are like the Twin Towers. They're just doing fantastic. Back in the day when Akeem Olajuwon at Houston used to play. 15 points for number 44. Don Avant trying to make it 16. Emory with the lead by 1, and it stays that way. 50-49. Emory now leading by 1. Sani tries to go inside, won't go. Sabir drives in, puts it in, off the glass, no good. Tipped up once, ripped out of there by Don Avant again, who's got about 8 boards already. Playing just inspired basketball. Bo Bomarito's off the bench. He's in there now. Beatty loses the handle. Sawyer with it. Almost stolen back by Bo Bomarito, but Sabir's got it. Numbers go Emory's way, so Sabir comes back outside. Sherman shoots, no good. Rebound out of there to Chris Avant. Whitrapp with it, dishes it. Don Avant, number 44. They just can't handle these two guys from Texas. Emory with a bit of a size advantage, and they're using it to good advantage. as Emory takes a 3-point lead at 52-49. Sawyer with it, top of the key to Sonny, inside to Jones. Give and go, nice. Sonny tried to slam it and he's fouled. Good dish back by Jones. Fouls on Chris Avant, that's his third. His brother also has 3, so those two have to watch it. They're the only two Emory Eagles in foul trouble. Sonny, number 15, is a 46% free throw shooter, but he gets that one to go. Sonny is 6'6", 195-pound freshman. There are 5 freshmen on this Brandeis team, so they're building for the future. 46%er, you'd think that the odds would say he'd miss fire, but he doesn't. He hits them both. And it's 52-51, Emory with a 1-point lead here in their final home regular season game. G-Jacks from 3. G-Jacks in and out, no good. Rebound, Sonny. The freshman gives it up to Sabir. Sabir brings it in. He's also a freshman. Lob pass to Sonny. Back out to Sawyer. Sawyer cross court to Jones. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sabir might be working his own magic. He throws it up and draws the foul. So with the score 52-51, 15:07 to go in the ball game. Brandeis was just running out of time. Lawrence Sabir had nowhere to go and no one to throw it to, and just kind of tossed it up there, but he was able to draw the foul, so he's going to shoot 2, and he's a 75% free throw shooter. Hits the first. In the first half, Brandeis shot 14 free throws. Emory shot just 6. Not often do the visitors get double the opportunities from the charity stripe. And the second half has been pretty much more the same. And now Emory trails by a point, 53-52. Bo Bomarito with it. Don Avant drives in. Back out to Bo. 12 seconds. G-Jacks. All right, they need to work a play. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Whitrap. Roman Williams now in there. He can create his own shot if he needs to. G-Jacks from long range, short, off the front of the iron. Sawyer with the long rebound, and he dishes it off to Sherman. Brandeis with a lot of guys that are quick off the dribble, including that guy right there, Lawrence Sabir. And the Emory deficit goes to 3. Bo Bomarito, top of the key. Roman Williams, three-pointer. Yeah, he's fouled, or there's a whistle. Let's see if he goes to the line or if it's away from the ball, but yeah, Roman Williams is going to go to the line. He's going to shoot 3 big ones. Roman's a 78% free throw shooter. He averages 15.6 points per game, 2.8 rebounds per game. He's just been outstanding. He's just a 5'9" freshman out of Harvey, Louisiana, but he is a catch, and he is going to have a fine career here as an Emory Eagle. Leading scorer as a freshman. Coming off the bench most of the time. Instant offense. He can play 1 or 2. Hits the first. And he's so quick off the dribble, he can create a shot anytime he wants. Hits the second. Matt Davitt now returns to the lineup. Don Avant takes a seat. Don Avant with a terrific effort. Davitt comes in. He scored 14 points in the first half off the bench. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Ties the game up at 55-55. Been a very entertaining basketball game. Brandeis' biggest lead has been 6. Emory's biggest lead has been 4. In the first half, there were 8 ties and 11 lead changes. So it's been a nip and tuck kind of game. Of course, the big thing that has helped Brandeis is they've been so hot from the three-point arc. Long range again, no good. Just before the shot clock went off, Davitt with the rebound, gives it up to Whitrapp, and here we go. Davitt open, hits, picks up where he left off in the first half. That's 16 big points for the freshman out of University Heights, Ohio. Emory retakes the lead at 57-55. Inside it goes, Sani with it. Jones now back outside. Jump shot, hits. That's Corey Sherman. Ties the game up at 57 all. Bo Bomarito drives into the paint, puts it up left-handed and in. Bo Bomarito, the junior out of St. Louis, Missouri, puts Emory back up on top by a deuce. 59-57. Everybody's getting into the act here for the Emory Eagles. Inside it goes to Jones. Jones dishes to Sabir, a little bit too hard to handle. They come back outside to Sherman, inside to Sani. Jones is twisted away, almost stolen by Whitrapp. Long ranger blocked by Bo Bomarito, cleanly, I think. And there's a shot clock violation. Bo Bomarito scores on one and then blocks the shot as the judge tries to shoot and beat the shot clock. But there was a shot clock violation, so it's Emory basketball. Roman Williams quickly brings it up court. Gives it to Davitt, who has 16 points. Three-pointer. Yes! Matt Davitt, how about this young guy? Just a freshman. He's got 19 points, 14 in the first half, 5 already here in the second half. And Coach Brian Meehan has said, I have seen enough. We got to get a guy on that guy. He's killing us. 19 points already. As it's 62-57. We want to get a shout out to athletic director here at Emory University, Dr. Michael Vienna and Joyce Jalil. They just do an outstanding job running all the programs here athletically for Emory. 23 NCAA national champions. They've had 109 NCAA post-grad scholars here, 191 UAA titles, 183 academic All-Americans. As I mentioned earlier, Emory's men's and women's swimming and diving teams won their 20th UAA championships just yesterday. The women have won 26 overall, but 20 in a row. The men have won 20 in a row. So congratulations to Dr. Michael Vienna, to Joyce Jalil, and to all the staff here, John Farina, the SID, and everybody that does such a great job at Emory University Athletics. 62-57 is our score here. Emory's biggest lead at +5. And it's all been behind the play of a couple of guys you might not have thought of starting the day. Don Avant got the starting nod. It's senior day. 6'7" brother, twin brother actually, of Chris Avant, and he's done a fantastic job. He's got 15 points. And Matt Davitt has come out, or 17 points. Don Avant with 17 points, and Matt Davitt's come off the bench to score 19 points. So those two guys pacing the way. Roman Williams has 11, so 3 Emory Eagles in double figures already. Emory with the lead, 62-57, biggest of the game. And this would be a good time to go on a run and just put this baby away. The judges are 6-17 on the season, just 2-10 in conference play. Long-range three-pointer, no good. And if they start misfiring from three-point land, they're going to be in trouble. Emory, 19-4 overall, 10-2 in conference play. And of course, Emory is ranked 7th in the Division III in the country. So Chris Avent's going to trigger it in to Whit Rapp. As we mentioned, if you're watching the first half, 55 seconds to go, Whit Rapp went down hard on his right ankle. We didn't know what that was going to do, but he's back out there. No good by Davitt, who feels it, and he can shoot as much as he wants as far as I'm concerned. He's got the hot hand all game long. Sabir with it. Over to Sawyer. Sawyer checked there by Beatty. In the corner it goes to Jones. Emory's done a good job of keeping away from Workman. There's a steal. Beatty with it. He takes it to the hole. It's tripped away by Sawyer. And it's going to be Emory basketball. Now it's kind of a one-on-one thing. And Colin Sawyer got his finger on the ball and was able to tip it out of bounds. So it's 62-57. Emory with the lead. Roman Williams from the corner. No good. A little bit too hard. Rebound Meehan, the coach's son, up to Sabir. And here come the judges again. No good. Sawyer got too far underneath it. Quickly ahead to Roman Williams. Blocked. And I mean B-L-O-C-K-E-D by Lawrence Sabir, who went up and blocked it cleanly. And you don't see that too often on a layup. Workman with the basketball. He's one of their leading scorers and rebounders. He's been kind of quiet today. 7 points. No good. Rebound by Whit Rapp. And the senior from Noblesville brings it down. Davitt decides, I'll shoot a three. And he hits another three. Matt Davitt from long range. Another dagger. 22 points off the bench. 14 in the first half. And 8 already in the second half. Emory 65-57 now. Biggest lead of the game. Blocked nicely by Davitt. He is playing inspired basketball now. Let's run the Davitt play again. They might want to put 2 or 3 guys on him. Inside it goes, and Chris Avant, great pass. Great pass. Whit Rapp zipped it in there. That's why he's the all-time assist king here at Emory University. And it's a 10-point Emory lead at 67-57. 9:10 to go in this game. Emory's starting to get a little bit of breathing room. Eric DeGuano, number 22, he checks in for the judges. Sabir's going to take a seat. In comes Corey Sherman. So Meehan will trigger it inbounds underneath the Brandeis hoop. Workman's got it. Lobs it into Jones. Stolen away again. Well, he took 2 or 3 steps before he laid it up and in, but it's going to go as a hoop for Corey Sherman. Long ranger, three-pointer, Roman Williams. And he hits from three-point land, and Emory has an 11-point lead at 70-59, their biggest lead of the game. Roman Williams now with 14 points. Let's take it out in super slow motion. No, we'll go by the numbers first. Number 1, Whit Rapp's career rank on Emory's assist leader. He had 583 heading into this game. He is number 1 all time. 11 number of games. Emory has had 10-plus trays, and they're 11-0 in those games. 16 number of Emory trays versus NYU on Friday, the 5th highest game total in Emory University history with 16. 17, the number of games Emory has led at halftime, and they're 16-1 in those games. 349, Roman Williams point total, second highest Emory University's freshman mark ever, and 540, and you can make it 541 because Emory's hit a bunch of three-pointers today. Games that Emory has hit consecutively with a three-point goal in the game. So right now, things looking bright. 70-59, Emory by 11 points. You'll recall not that long ago, it was 46-40 with time running out in the first half. And Roman Williams made a 4-point play. He hit an incredible three-pointer, was fouled, hit the free throw to cut the lead to 46-44 at the halftime break. And then Emory has kind of taken charge here since the score was tied at 57-57, and they now lead at 70-59, an 11-point Emory lead with 8:51 to go in this ball game. just outstanding efforts all the way around, but in particular, Matt Davitt, the freshman coming off the bench, he's got 22 points. Don Avent in a start today at senior day, he has 17 points and 7 rebounds. Roman Williams has 14 points, including that last three-pointer. And so Emory looking like they might send these seniors out on a positive note. We said in the pregame show that these Emory seniors have won 80 games. 81 is the all-time record, so if a win today, that would tie. Now there's Workman with a Workman-like basket. 70-61, 9-point Emory lead. G-Jacks with it, checked by Workman. Whitrap, top of the key. Roman Williams, who has 14. Matt Davitt drives in, lays it up. A little too hard, no good. Roman Williams got the long rebound, but there's a whistle called. And the foul's on Latai Workman. That's his third. It's the team's fourth. So it'll be Emory basketball underneath their own bucket eventually. They're going to clean up some more water and sweat and the vapors on the court. Whitrap takes care of it. I had a chance. Whitrap and Bo Bomarito were in class over at the Business Center. No good. And Vince Thompson, the founder and CEO of the sports marketing firm Melt, was giving a presentation there, and I happened to be on hand and talked to Bo and Witt as they took their notes and went to class like they're supposed to do. Good time had by all. Adam G-Jack's now at the line, and he hits the first one. Adam with 3 points now. He's averaging 15.1 points per game. He's an 82% free throw shooter, excellent at the free throw line, and he hits them both. So Emory up 11, 72-61. The Judges hit 8 of 11 three-pointers in the first half, and they haven't been able to keep up that kind of production. There's a three-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Workman over the back of Davitt. No foul called. Roman Williams so quick with the basketball. Stops, shoots, no good, but tipped up, no good. G-Jacks just had great position, just over-tipped it just a little bit, but great effort by Adam there. Workman gives it up to Jones. Jones with a 10-footer, short off the iron, no good. And Corey Sherman battling inside in there. Fouls on Matt Davitt. That's his first, and it's the team's third. So Meehan will trigger it from inside underneath his own hoop. 72-61, 7:30 to go. Nice pass into DeGuano, who puts it up and puts it in. 9-point Emory lead. Beatty with it, spins. Got to get out of the lane. Long range, Davitt, no good. And it's Corey Sherman with the basketball. 72-63, 7 minutes to go. Meehan over to the corner to Jones. Into Workman down below. The Judges 6-17 on the season. Just 2-10 in conference play. DeGuano now to Workman. Workman drives on in, puts it up left-handed. No good. Cleaned out of there. But Javariel Beatty quickly ahead to Whitrap. And Whitrap will bring it down court. Set up the offense. It goes to Roman Williams from three. No good. Cleaned out of there by DeGuano. And ahead to Sherman. 72-63. A win today would be Emory's 20th on the season. They stand at 19-4. They lost 2 games in the pre-conference. They've lost 2 games in conference play. Great tip away by Whitrap. Behind the back, Beatty goes. Takes it to the hoop, lays a high archer, in it goes. Javariel Beatty, 74-63. Back to the 11-point lead. Beatty now with 4 points. And I think Coach Meehan wants to take a look at it. Let's take a look now at the Brandeis series notes. Emory leads the all-time series 32 victories to 29 victories. First meeting was back in 1988, January 23rd. Brandeis with the win, 81-61. Emory's won 3 of the last 4 meetings. Emory 20-10 versus Brandeis here at the Woodpeck Center, and one of the winners of the last 8. Emory won earlier this year 90-57 in Waltham, Massachusetts. So all in all, things looking good. Emory is 11-1 at home here at the Woodpeck Center this season. And things are looking pretty good. Emory's made 6 trips to the NCAA tournament since 1990. 4 Sweet 16s and 1, as I like to call it, the Great 8. Sabir drives in, lays it up, the finger roll, in it goes, 74-65. So a timeout, well called. They run a play, they get a hoop, try to change momentum and shift that just a little bit. Beatty drives, left-handed up and in. Jabariel Beatty with back-to-back hoops. 76-65. The junior doing a great job for the Emory Eagles. Sabir with it. Emory now in a zone defense. Switching things up a little bit. They got G-Jacks out at the top. Workman, Sani. Sani with his arm around the shoulders of Jabariel Beatty, but no whistle called. Or no, they did get him. They did call Sani with a foul. That's his first. He's a freshman. 5 freshmen on the roster for Brandeis, so they're a young team. 2 seniors. Bo Bomarito's checked in. He's got the basketball, as has Don Avan, who's had just an outstanding game with 17 points. And there's 2 more for Adam G-Jacks. So 6 points now for Adam G-Jacks in his final regular season home game. 78-65, largest lead. This game was very close. 8 ties and 11 lead changes in the first half. Emory has just kind of gone on and taken control as Meehan with a nice turnaround jumper cuts the lead to 11. 78-67. Meehan, Bo Bomarito, and we got a traveling call on Bo. 4:07 to go. Emory 19-4 overall, 10-2 in conference play. They beat the Violets of NYU on Friday, 96-85. Roman Williams had 21 in that one. Jabariel Beatty had 20. Whitrapp had 10 assists and set the all-time assist record, so everyone from now on, he just adds to that. Really, the best news, it was the last minute of the first half. With 55 seconds to go, Whitrapp twisted his ankle. And then with about 4 seconds left, Roman Williams hit a 4-point play. A 3-pointer, was fouled, hit the free throw to cut that lead to just 2 points, 46-44 at the half. And then the start of the second half, there was Whitrapp ready to go, and he's played a very solid second half. Turnover, Beatty with it. Racing down court, he loses control. Sawyer with it, he gives it up to Sabir. 3:37 to go. 78-67, Emory with an 11-point lead. Meehan with it, gives it up. 3-pointer for Jones, no good off the iron. They've cooled off from out there. And that's probably the difference in this basketball game. First half, they were 8 of 11 from the 3-point arc. Avant, Whitrapp, shoots the jumper, no good. And we got a whistle and a foul called. It's against Emory. It's going to be on Avant, and that's his 4th. So he has 4 fouls to go along with 6 points. The dish to Jones. Jones comes back out to Workman, who wants to give it to Meehan. He's going to give it to Sabir instead. 2:40 to go. Emory an 11-point lead, looking like number 20 win of the season is going to happen. Long ranger by Mia, no good again. They misfire from the three-point arc. They hit those in the first half. Boy, did they. Bo Bomarito thought about going in, said, nah, let's run a little clock. So they come back outside of the senior from Noblesville, Indiana, Whit Rapp, one of the 5 seniors honored in pre-game festivities, along with Russell Schmidt, the team manager. We don't want to forget him, both A. Vance and Adam G-Jacks. Nice drive to the hoop. There he is, number 45, Chris Avant. He's got 8 points. And Emory with a 13-point lead, biggest that they've had. Corner it goes to Beer. Beatty, bumped him out of bounds there, trying to get position, but he didn't get there quick enough. So foul on Javariel Beatty. It's his second. It's the team's 6th. Minute 49 to go. Corey Sherman checks back in for the judges, and he'll trigger the inbound pass. Maybe. He has to go way back outside to Jones. And Emory strips it away. Whit Rapp tipped it. Avant picked it up. Now back to Whit Rapp. Minute 40 to go. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Emory in no hurry whatsoever. Bo Bomarito with it. Whit Rapp, another outstanding floor game. Lots of heroes today for the Emory Eagles. G-Jacks hits a fall away. He's got 8 points today. And there's some people shuffling in and out. Number 22, Eric Duano, he comes back in for Brandeis. Bo Bomarito checks out for Emory. And right now, the original starting 5 is out there. The 4 seniors and Jabariel Beatty. Coach may let him stay out for the last minute 13, and the crowd really appreciating what these seniors have done. This will be win number 81 of their career. That will tie the all-time mark for a class for Emory University men's basketball. So they're at 80. 81 is the record. 81 could happen in 52 seconds. And now Coach Jason Zimmerman's going to take the 4 seniors off the court. The crowd stands, gives them a standing ovation for these 4 seniors that have just done outstanding work, along with team manager Russell Schmidt. This will be 81 wins. That ties the record. They'll get a chance to break the record next weekend at Rochester. And in all likelihood, there's going to be NCAA play again this year. I don't see how you can keep the 7th-ranked team out, so it looks like NCAA-ville is coming our way again. Long-range three-pointer, no good. It's going to go out of bounds with 29 seconds to go. The Emory University men's basketball team has had a lot of success. They've had 9 straight winning seasons under Jason Zimmerman. They've made 5 consecutive trips to the NCAA tournament. They've made 5 trips, 4 trips to the Sweet 16. They've made 1 trip to the Elite 8. Jason Zimmerman has just done an outstanding job with this program, and he's got it up and running. 190 wins, just 96 losses in 11 seasons. And Emory is a force to be reckoned with in all of Division III. Sani now tries to dunk. He collects a foul as he goes in. 82-67 your score, 15-point Emory lead. That's the biggest margin that they've had. Very close game. First half, 8 ties, 11 lead changes. Emory trailed at the half 46-44, and it would have been worse than that, except that Roman Williams came up with a huge 4-point play with 1 second to go to make it 46-44. Emory slowly pulled away. This game was tied at 57-57, but from that point on, it's been pretty much all Emory. Brandeis has scored just 10 points since then. Emory leads at 82-69 now. I don't think they'll take another shot. And the Emory Eagles have soared to win number 20 on the season. The Emory Eagles, 20-4, 11-2 in conference play on Senior Day, where this group of seniors has won its 81st game, tying for the most in Emory men's basketball history. So let's quickly take a look at the leading scorers for Brandeis. Lawrence Sabir had 18 points. Nate Meehan had 12. Corey Sherman had 10 points. Latai Workman had 9 points coming off in the starting lineup. Colin Sawyer had 7. Eric DeGuano had 5. Chandler Jones had 4. Hakeem Sani had 4. And that's your scoring for Brandeis. For your Emory Eagles, they were led in scoring by a freshman, Matt David, who came off the bench and scored 22 points, 14 in the first half. Donald Avent getting his start, fantastic day, 17 points, 8 rebounds for the senior out of the Woodlands, Texas. His parents were here and very proud of him. Roman Williams had 14 points. Adam G-Jacks, another one of the seniors with 8 points. Chris Avent, another one of the seniors with 8 points. Jabari Al-Beatty, he had 6 points. Whit Rapp had 5 points and added 9 assists. So Bo Bomarito had 2 points, and that's your scoring. So once again, Emory University wins this basketball game 82-69. They up their record to 20-4. They have one game next week. They hit the road to take on Rochester, and then it's on to the postseason. We wish the Emory Eagles well. Hopefully we'll be back with a home game in the NCAA tournament. We'll have to wait and figure that out. But for all of us here at Emory University basketball, we thank you for joining us all season long. Hopefully you can join us for the NCAA tournament. But until then, I'm Mark Harmon signing off. Thanks for joining us and have a great weekend. And so long, everybody.